So we're continuing with our Eldraine Courtside Brawl series, and I just played with Savage Hunter, and I'm going to try Wild Bounty. Don't think I've seen anyone play with it. I haven't seen anybody play with it yet. So it should be interesting. I've seen a lot of people play with the Knights deck, and I've played with the Knights deck once, and it seems really good on paper. But so this deck is all about ramping and drawing cards, because there is a fairy in our deck that every time we draw a card, we get a +1/+1. And so our commander is. Do I have any 1-drops that I can actually play? No. Our commander is Shu Lane, Teller of Tales. He is a 2/4 with Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Then you may put a land card on the battlefield from your hand. Return target creature you control to its owner's hand. So we are not getting a ton of good lands, but we have Leafkin, so we can put some of those in. This is also the one, I think we only have 2 cards with Adventure on them, and those are the cards that you can cast for a sorcery. And then, so this would be, next turn would potentially be a good time to play Beanstalk. And draw a card and put a land card, so we don't even have a land card. Land or gate, reveal it, and put it in your hand. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So what could I use right now? I guess I could actually use another Plains. And do I have anything that I really want to cast next turn? Oh, I guess I could cast my... Yeah, if I grab regular Plains, then I could cast my... I'm getting a Plains. Next turn I could cast Shu Lane, Teller of Tales. And then I could even just keep ramping with District Guide if I want to get up to Beanstalk Giant. But I'm going to try to... If he doesn't play a card, I'm going to try to... I could play Beanstalk Giant and Maraleaf Pixie. Because it looks like right now he's just ramping. Who's this? Add 1 mana of any color. So I don't need that just yet, I don't think. But we could play the Pixie. And then we could play the Beanstalks. Search your library for a basic land card. So right now I have everything I need, so I'm just going to play that. And then I could also just cast Growth Spell right now. No, I can't. So I'll just attack here for 2. I don't need to use Rose Thorn's sorcery to add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, it'll be really nice when she starts bringing in a lot of colors to just time wipe. This guy should definitely have reach. I don't really know what the correct play would be. It'd be nice if I had another land. I I think the play right now is to bring in Beanstalk. And pass turn. Because I think her deck is all about turning artifacts into creatures, if I remember correctly. So her deck only has 10 creatures in it, but it has a lot of spells and things that turn. Yeah, so she just played that straight up, which is like not a super great idea, but it says when you play the sorcery, target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature. Put 4 counters on it. So it probably would have been better for this guy to play that first to make the artifact creature, because then there's other synergies in their deck where said creature will get +1/+1 for an artifact and +1/+1 for enchantment. Or it's like as long as you have an artifact, you get +1/+1. And like I kind of feel like right now I just want to destroy all their creatures. But I think that'd be better. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack with the Beanstalk Giant, because he's not killing it right now, so I mean he can definitely has some tricks, but I think I'm just gonna Growth Spiral to draw a card. That makes my Beanstalk. I should have done that first. But that'll make my Beanstalk Giant a little bit bigger. And then I'll throw Shaolin Teller Tails. So the one thing that's nice here is I can, if I have enough mana out, I can return some of the creatures that I want, and then before I play Time Wipe. So if I have 5 and 3, so I at least need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even now, like I can, like next turn, I could just return Beanstalk and potentially just cast him again. And there's the battlefield. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or enchantment. I don't want to use my Time Wipe up too fast. He does have a lot of flyers right now, though. For some reason, I thought my guy was a flyer. Oh no. Well, that ruins my plan. I could always just Time Wipe next turn. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand, then destroy all creatures. Oops. And he doesn't have any counter spells. And then I'm just gonna play him for mana. Oh, I don't have it. It doesn't really matter what I do. I don't think he can cast him again yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes, he can. That was weird. Yeah, so next turn I'll play Sheldon. And then I'll start casting creatures again to draw cards. What's nice now is that his hand isn't very big, but I'm not sure. I'm sure all the cards that he has are pretty good, considering that these decks are made up of pretty nice cards. Yeah, so that's one of the ones, as long as you have an artifact and an enchantment. And I'm definitely about to turn his dude into a frog. Exile target creature. That creature's controller creates a 3/3 frog lizard token. Blurp, 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 blurp. I wonder if it gets stuck into exile. Does he actually have a counter spell? Yeah, so now I think it's his commander is stuck into exile. Oh, that's awesome. And then I think I'm going to play Forbidding Spirit, because then he can't attack without paying. Oh, Crawl Harpooner, yes. Ah, oh, this is so sick. I keep only having 1 mana left. So now he's kind of like stuck in weird limbo, I think, because he can't cast his... I guess he can jumpstart that again. But like right now he can't cast his commander, so his deck is a little meek. He also has an Evolving Wilds that he never triggered. So this guy's probably just as new as I am to Magic, to the throne. He's probably just a little overwhelmed. I'm sure I could have casted something different on one of my turns too. What's nice now is though he can't attack me unless he pays 2 for each of those creatures because of Forbidding Spirit. He just gets some cards, but so I think I'm gonna play Crawl Harpooner first and take out Shine Chaser. So he becomes a 6. Yes, I do. I could have just taken out the other fairy, but that creature's a little bit stronger right now. Non-human creatures deal damage, draw a card. I think I want to play this. And then I'm going to have him... I'm going to attack with the Forbidding Spirit. Does it say combat? Oh, it says combat damage to a player. I still think I'm going to offer him up for the trade. And all his mana's tapped, so... If he takes it, then I'll just draw another card. Yeah, that card was so sick. Exiling his creature for the frog. What was that called? Frogify? Or it was it was Incongruity. I'm okay with that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whenever an opponent draws a card, the player may pay 2. If the player doesn't, you create a treasure token. That's nice if you had stuff to cast. I don't think he has stuff to cast though. Gonna have a treasure token. I should have just cast my Beanstalk Giant. Does he have a counter? No counters. Enjoy your treasure, my friend. He still hasn't used his Evolving Wilds. It's crazy. Dude, Incongruity, man. What is that? Yeah, Incongruity. That's the card, bro. That was so sick. If I do that, 1, 2, so that's a total of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This card is so sick too, this fairy formation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's gonna be just about game. Unless he has some really crazy play. Activate abilities of creatures you control cost 2 less to activate. This effect cannot reduce the amount of mana. No. I mean, the one thing is that artifact creatures. Oh, this is the card. That card needs to get lost right now. I need more removal. So I can play the Biomancer's Familiar right now. Yeah, I should have just played Beanstalk Giant. I mean, the one thing about this, though, is it's going to turn his artifacts into artifact creatures. And then so if he starts blocking with them, they're going to die. Alright, so... Oh, shoot. Why did I do that? I don't know why I thought I could have him. Yeah, so basically next turn... I don't want to be like this dude and forget to do my stuff. That's the thing, is like if he just keeps creating tokens, like that's one of his cycles. Oh, that mace is badass. But creatures have to enter to make it bigger. But I guess every time a creature comes in, but the one thing is like if I attack, he's gonna make another creature this turn, and that'll boost. But if I attack next turn with the Beanstalk Giant, he's going to have to block. Oh my gosh. I should have left that up. I should have left that Frilled Mystic up. Because I guess, does he have a... I don't know, how does that even get that big? Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. He was only a 5/5. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess so. I need a bomb next turn. Some kind of removal spell. That's not a removal spell. I don't think I did this last time. I want to see if he'll trade here. I don't think he will, but... Oh no. He trades. I mean, the only thing he can do now is start making... I have 28 cards left. What? What was that? Did he just equip himself with the Ancestral Blade, but it did nothing? So broken. I think he like meant to attack or something. What is he doing? I definitely think he's trying to attack right now. Oh, I think the one card, yeah, was an aura. So I want to play Fairy Vandal, because he's just going to start ramping here. And I'll pay 2. And then I'm just going to play my cheapest creature. But I guess I drew my second when he got played. When Tome of Legends enters with a page, whenever your commander enters the battlefield or attacks, put a page counter on Tome of Legend. Okay. So let's see if he'll just trade here. I mean, we basically just have to try and get rid of some of his stuff. Add 1. Oh, and I can adapt. So I'll play the Incubation Druid. That triggers, so that... So Fairy Vandal should be getting +1/+1 counters. Yeah. wow. So if you adapt and then you tap him for mana, he gets more. And if I play this, I can adapt him again. But right now I want to leave my mana up for... my Frilled Mystic, just to counter any spell that he puts down again. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I play Biomancer's Familiar and then tap him, I can put the Incubation Druid up again. Yeah, exiling this dude's Planeswalker was like totally clutch. Yeah, so now we can just play and run away together. Can I do my Paradise Druid? Or will it not get picked up? Because it has hexproof. Good game, Halcon de Fuego. Yes! That's crazy. What a crazy deck. Wild Bounty was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And we got 4. Sir Conrad the Grim. Dope. So Wild Bounty was definitely a really nice card to get. And then I'm going to pick up and play with another pack in the next video.